What is this strange beast, I hear you ask? Well, this is a Sakkusu straight tenor saxophone, and behind me to my right I've got a straight alto saxophone that I'm going to demonstrate in a while as well. So this is just a lot of fun to play. We had to film that standing up because it's just so long, it's just ridiculous to try and get it in a sitting down shot. But in fact you can play it sitting down. I'm just going to try and emulate that right now. So this would be the position, and the bell, I don't know if you can pick that out, but it comes out somewhere close to the floor, just a few inches away from the floor. So it's really interesting to play just from the physical point of view first of all. I mean, designed exactly like a tenor saxophone, it's got all the same geometry going on, but literally it just continues in a straight line. That's the first obvious thing, but it does mean that there's quite a balance shift and a different physical feeling when you're actually playing it. So normally the center of gravity on the tenor sax is a bit higher, but with this one, because the bell is pointing downwards, it feels like the center of gravity is lower. It still just shifts the balance a little bit. So it takes a little getting used to, but once you've got the hang of it and you actually just let it naturally dangle down, it feels quite comfortable. In fact, the way I found it kind of slotting into the groove the most for me was when I just let it come into me, and I actually had the bell section sort of around about my ankle level, so it wasn't particularly pushed in front of me, it was just a little bit to the right of me, and it felt pretty good there. And when sitting down, it's definitely a job for having on the right thigh here. I mean, you can actually put it in front of you and almost balance it on the bell if you've got the right height going on, but probably just a little bit more comfortable to have it here. So what's the idea of a straight alto or tenor? Well, I mean, first of all, you've got the obvious visual thing going on. It just looks great and stands out from the crowd. But beyond that, actually, it's got all the same playability as a standard tenor or alto. And this slots nicely into the Sakkusu range. It's just a student instrument, but it's a very good one at that. So, you know, it's not priced high for considering, you know, what we've got here. You might think this looks like an expensive piece of kit, but it really is just a student instrument. So a bit of a bargain in that sense. And it has all the same attributes of our top line Sakkusu range, the deluxe, where it's got this sort of warmth of sound, a nice smooth response. The intonation's actually very good on this tenor. I was very impressed with that, because I have tried some straight altos and tenors in the past where the intonation's gone a little bit wonky, particularly around this sort of the D and the C and that join there. I think there was some problems with the bow section just not being right. With this one here, it's actually spot on all the way up and down the range, so very impressed with that. So really that summarises it. It's just a lot of fun to play, and you know, if you get yourself one of these and take it to your band, you are going to turn heads, that's for sure.